Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. And by the video title, you know what this video is about. You guys probably seen the news. So the Steelers been reportedly trying to make a move and make a trade for another receiver. And that receiver is Chris Olave. The Steelers, as you guys know, traded George Pickens a week ago, I think. 1 week ago, traded George Pickens away. And they also traded for DK Metcalf about a few months ago before the draft, of course. And now you're looking to bring another receiver in. Chris Olave will fit perfectly next to DK Metcalf. Like I mentioned before on that video I did, the 5 receivers I feel like the Steelers should look to get. I had Chris Olave as one of the guys, I have him 4th on the list because I don't know if the Saints would trade him because you think they want to keep a guy like that. I know he has some concussions in his history, of course, of playing, but he's entering year 4. I think the Steelers love his character and they love his playmaking ability to get downfield, to be a consistent deep threat, to get downfield and make plays for your team. So it would be nice to bring him in. You know, Chris Olave is pretty good. You know, look at his numbers. He have, of course, his first season, he had 72 catches, 1,042 yards, 4 touchdowns. 2023, he had 87 catches, 1,123 yards, 5 touchdowns. And last year, he only had 32 catches, 400 yards, and a touchdown, 20 yards per catch. But, you know, he had a lot of injuries last year. A lot of, you know, concussions and some injuries that kept him out most of the time. But we know when Chris Olave is out on the field, he's a good player. He's a good deep threat, consistently getting downfield and making plays happen, of course, as well. And the Steelers, for some reason, been in love with Ohio State players. So he might be coming to Pittsburgh, maybe, if the Steelers can get it done. I don't know what it'll take. I think most likely a cost probably, I would say about maybe like a second round pick, maybe a second round pick or third, maybe a third. Depending on what happened, maybe 2/3. We have a few third round picks, maybe 2/3. It might be able to bring him in. That would be interesting to see. I know he's still a young player. He's only 24 years old too as well. And we know the potential he has, of course, as well. He plays very good. So I think that would be nice if the Steelers did bring in a Chris Olave. Yeah, that's been one of the rumors that have been going on this morning about the Steelers potentially trading for Chris Olave. We also seen, of course, you know, our schedule did release a few days ago, our schedule got released and we've seen, of course, the matchups we have. I still have us going 11-6. I know I seen Darren Orlovsky or something. I think I seen on Steel Nation Australia channel. He said Darren Orlovsky, the clip of Darren Orlovsky saying that the Steelers should go 0-6 the first 6 games, but we've seen this story before. Like, the Steelers will always find a way to win enough games. It's not winning in the regular season. It's the problem. It's the playoffs. That's the problem. The Steelers made the playoffs with 3 different quarterbacks in 2023-2024 season. Last year made the playoffs with 2 different quarterbacks. So I doubt they'll miss the playoff or be 0-6 to start the season off. I think they start the season off probably losing only one of those few games. It's for some reason the Steelers, when they play teams that are better than them or teams that are on the same level as them, they always find a way to show up for that. It's the teams they play that's below that they struggle with. I think they might lose to the Patriots in the first few weeks, and they'll probably lose 2 division games, of course, which will give them 3 losses, and then they'll probably lose to the Bills. Hopefully not. I hope we win every game, of course. As a fan, you hope we win every game, but just talking from realisticness, probably lose to the Bills, probably lose another tough game as well, and then probably get jacked up in 1 game too. And then that probably give you 6 losses. And I think the rest of the games the Steelers win. I think they go 4-2 in the division. I think they win some tough games as well. Some games they shouldn't win, and some games they should win. I thought the Steelers should go out there and probably do that. I think that's kind of what they usually do. And they probably end up being 11-6. I don't know if they'll win the division or not. We have to wait and see, but they'll probably be around 11-6-ish. And, you know, make the playoffs, and we hope we can win a playoff game or something. We have to see what happens, but that'd be cool if the Steelers did go out there and get Chris Olave and make things happen. That'll definitely help your chances of winning even more, having more weapons out there and overloading the offense and stuff. But we'll have to see exactly what happens. But it's basically all the news that happens today, just discussing the rumor that's been going on with that and the schedule stuff as well. And, you know, just waiting to see what happens. I think the Steelers got some new uniforms. They said they teased as well. They said they'll be coming some new classic uniforms, so we'll see how that looks. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.